This is my Stranger Danger CD, 4 poems set to music. One day, a little boy was playing outside with a toy. A lady asked the boy his name and asked if he'd like to play a game. The little boy shook his head because he remembered what his mummy said. Never talk to strangers. When you're on your way to school or when you're out at play, if a stranger talks to you, always run away. Never talk to strangers, never take their sweets, never go in strangers' cars or down dark lonely streets. Listen to me, children, listen what I say. If a stranger talks to you, always run away. If you're walking round the fair or playing in the park, never wander off alone. Get home before it's dark. At night it's always nicer to play indoors instead. So mummy's there beside you to tuck you up in bed. Never talk to strangers, never take their sweets, never go in strangers' cars or down dark lonely streets. Listen to me, children, listen what I say. If a stranger talks to you, always run away. If you're going to the shop, remember what I said. Don't go off with anyone, just hurry home instead. It isn't always strangers who frighten girls and boys. If anybody frightens you, just scream and make a noise. Never talk to strangers, never take their sweets, never go in strangers' cars or down dark lonely streets. Listen to me, children, listen what I say. If a stranger talks to you, always run away. The Elf and the Bee. Sitting on a toadstool, a little elf did say, I am very lonely, I'm very sad today. I have a little bicycle, but cannot go it yet. There's no one here to teach me, and I am so upset. A little bee came flying by, and to the elf did say, I am lonely too, and I have come to play. I have got a bee's bike, but it isn't quite the same. So you and I, my friend, will play a little game. You sit on my shoulders, I'll show you how it's done. He taught the elf to ride the bike, and they had lots of fun. The Kitten and the Kite. A little kitten on a tree. Meow, won't somebody rescue me? This tree I'm in is very tall. Please help me down before I fall. A big fierce dog on the ground growled at the kitten with a frown. I am waiting here for you, and there's not a thing you can do. The kitten spotted something white. A little boy had stuck his kite. The little kitten clung to it, and the kite moved a little bit. The kite went flying from the tree. At last the little kitten was free. She purred and meowed as if to say, "Goodbye, big dog, I'm flying away." The little girl, she answered no. Playing outside in the sun, a little girl was having fun. A man came up to her to say, "Won't you go with me to play?" The little girl, she answered no. "My mummy told me not to go. I cannot come because my dad told me strangers could be bad." The man, he asked her once again, "Come in my car, it's down that lane. I'll give you sweets and money too. Then I'll take you to the zoo." The little girl, she answered no. "My mummy told me not to go. I cannot come because my dad told me strangers could be bad." The little girl started to cry and screamed out to a passerby. The man took fright and ran away, but the girl was safe, I'm glad to say. So all you children just say no. Your mummy told you not to go. You cannot go because your dad told you strangers could be bad. Told you strangers could be bad.